Okay, guys, thanks for joining us here in the charts. It is the Crypto Flight Edition. It is Napoleon Macro speaking. As the title suggests, Bitcoin line in the sand. We're going to go over that right now. I'm also going to show you guys a moving average that appears to be Bitcoin's worst enemy right now. So we're going to make that happen here in a short video. So let's get right into it, guys. Welcome back, loyal family. If you're new here, we only explore price action. Thanks for sticking around, all of my loyal subscribers. Let's go ahead and dive right into the charts here. So today's March the 10th, 2022, and the current price of Bitcoin, $39,200.00, slightly negative 6.5% for the day. Okay. Please keep in mind, guys, the comment section will always be open. Please kindly let me know what you think is going to happen in the Bitcoin price if you do not agree with what I'm saying. But the only thing that I'm doing here is not making any predictions. I'm just going to point out the facts in the chart. So let's go ahead and do that. So the one line in the sand is pretty obvious. $38,700. This is a very familiar level. If you have been following us closely, that is the only level for right now. Okay, that's not me with my emotions. That's me finding the previous level of resistance and understanding that the sellers have an obligation. If the sellers are actually stepping in right now, they have to do one of two things. Well, actually two things. They must close a daily candle below $38,700. Are they going to do it? I'm not sure, guys. It's looking pretty intense out there, and the markets are moving pretty fast. But I cannot interpret what I think is going to happen with what is actually happening in the market. And what is actually happening in the market is Bitcoin is making higher lows, 35,000, 36.9, double bottom, 36.9, and as of recently, a higher low, okay? So the beauty of this is Bitcoin is making higher lows. Now, keep in mind, guys, I'm no permeable. I will short Bitcoin to the dirt. All right, just so that we're clear, if you're new here and I sound like a permeable, that is definitely not me. Please check our picture on our thumbnail. I am naturally a bear. Am I getting short Bitcoin right here? Absolutely not, okay? Bitcoin is making higher lows, but it is not making higher highs. See the little triple top here? 44.5, see that? Double top, and you got a triple top right there. So to truly turn things around here in the short term, I'd say towards the end of the month, Bitcoin needs to do one of two things. It must hold the line in the sand, 38.7 daily candles, okay? And it also needs to break above the previous high, okay, to make a new high to show financial strength, because the sellers are here and the buyers are here. The sellers have obviously shown their strength by making a triple top. The buyers are obviously still here because the market has not made a new low ever since the candle's body's at about $35,000. Okay. So, again, the line in the sand, $38,700. Now, let me just show you Bitcoin's enemy number one. That's actually a moving average, guys. So here's a 50 exponential moving average. Again, we're taking a look at the daily candles. And that's it, guys. You see, every single time Bitcoin closes, multiple candles above that 50 exponential, it keeps getting rejected every single time, guys. And as of recently, it just closed one candle above it and it's giving it all back, guys. All the gains within the last 24 to 48 hours, okay? Please keep in mind, the MMC is upon us. Bitcoin is in a technical bear market. Green line is crossed below the 50 exponential. Green line is at 50. Red line is a 200 exponential. If the price action is taking place below a minimum of the 200, that means technically Bitcoin is in a bear market. But Napoleon, you just said Bitcoin could go to 55,000. Yes, I do remember saying that. Do I think it can happen? Yes, I still do think it's possible, as long as Bitcoin is making higher lows that we just pointed out. Okay. But the moment it starts making lower lows, then yeah, we're going to have to scratch that out, guys. Okay, for now. And yeah, the Bitcoin buyers have an obligation. They got to break above the previous. They need to make a new high. The buyers aren't making new highs, guys. They're just making higher lows and prolonging the inevitable, which is the MMC, the monthly MACD cross, which I still do think is possible. Listen, guys, here's the bottom line, okay? Bitcoin is just fine long term. This is just the short term stuff. This actually is irrelevant to what Bitcoin is truly going to do in the future, according to my understanding. Okay, this is not financial advice, guys. Please don't buy Bitcoin if you haven't done your research. Okay, but yeah, this is just small fluctuations. Even if we get a deep retracement in the cryptos, it's normal, guys. 80, even a 90, believe it or not, a 90% correction in the Bitcoin or in the cryptos, that's normal, guys. It's normal. It's normal. It's normal. Okay. That's the end of the video, guys. 38.7 line in the sand. 50 exponential is continuing to put sell orders in the market on the daily candles. So I guess that's kind of a range right now. So if you want to keep your chart like super simple, I just put a 38.7, put a horizontal line, put 38.7 on my chart, and just put that 50 exponential and see how tight it's going to get in between. Because at some point, the market needs to make a decision, right? It can't just kind of stay coiled within the 50 and the 200. I'm sorry, the 50 and the 50 exponential and the 38.7 forever, right? It just can't coil within this range. It has to make a move, right? Break out to the upside or break out to the downside, all right? So, yeah, this entire video, guys, is just simply pointing out that one level, 38.7. You're going to look for daily candles to close above that level, and that is showing that the market is mature and it is attempting to find financial strength at the previous level of resistance. That's all I have for you, wonderful folks. Hopefully you enjoyed that. So if you don't mind doing me a huge favor before you go, by simply leaving an appropriate thumb, I'd appreciate it below the video. And also leave a comment so that the YouTube algorithm can promote this video. If you guys are new, we also explored the infamous 5 throughout the week. You can kindly join us here on this interesting journey. And we'll send that out to you momentarily. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you all for your time. Remember to always have a strategy before you enter. Keep that positive energy flowing. We'll talk soon. And bye for now, guys and gals.